This video is going to show how to use the admin control panel for Google Sites as it relates to Kazooroo. So to start, one would go to google.com/a/domain name, which in this case is synapse-sa.com. Once there, log in with the account that is being used for that Google site, and that is already set as an admin there. This page you now see is the dashboard for the admins. So what we're going to be doing is adding students and adding them to a class. So you go to Organization and Users, this button here, and then this button here is Create a New User. So you go create a new user and you type in the student's first name, so say James, last name Smith, and then their email address, and if you wanted to keep everything simple you could do first letter of their first name followed by the dot followed by their last name, which you get at synapse-sa. You can also set their password if you want to give them a specific one, or if you just hit create new user, it will give you a password automatically, which you can show by clicking show password, or by printing the instructions or clicking email the instructions. So generally it'd be a good idea to print out the instructions for each student. So now to create another user, you just hit create another user, and let's say we have Jessica Baker, would be j.baker at synapse-sa.com, and then create the user. And you can also email or print the instructions. So once you finish the class, you'd hit done, and you go to this button here, groups, and from groups you could make a class. So you'd hit create a new group, and let's say it's Mr. Anderson's class. You could do Mr. A class, synapse-sa.com, and this is the site for Mr. Anderson's class. And then you want to set it to restricted so that it's just for that class, and you'd hit create new group. And then to add the users, you type in their email addresses. So we have j.smith@synapse-sa.com, and we have j.baker@synapse-sa.com, and you'd separate them with commas, and you hit add, which adds each of them as a member. So that's the basic process for adding the members and how to print out their usernames and passwords. This is not necessarily the best way to do it, but this is a proof of concept, and not every teacher is going to be logging into this admin site of Kazooroo to create a class. Possibly another way to do this would be to have a Kazooroo admin be sent a spreadsheet of all the student names and then do it, or there may also be a system within Google that has a more premium account. A higher version of adminship would let you bulk upload users, which would make the experience quicker and a little less tedious.